Finally, we invite London's Mayor, Matt Brown, up to the stage for a few remarks as well. Mayor Brown.
Well, thank you so much. You know, earlier there was a picture up on the screen, and there was an arrow over you, Dr. Ling, and it said GlucoGuide, and then there was an arrow over a colleague of yours, and it said no GlucoGuide. And I was thinking to myself that if the minister and I had a picture side by each, his would have an arrow that says hair, and mine would have an arrow over my head that said no hair. We'll put that in the next step, I'm sure. You know, in all seriousness, diabetes is a very, very serious epidemic, as the minister spoke about in Canada. The Canadian Diabetes Association says that there are 9 million Canadians with diabetes or pre-diabetes, almost 1/3 of our population. With type 2 diabetes on the rise, with youth inactivity, we have a generation now, this generation of children is the first that may not reach the same lifespan as their parents. And so research like this and products like this are so important to turning the curve in a positive way. Entrepreneurial spirit, entrepreneurial drive is certainly seen in your work. I was at Communitech a couple of weeks ago. I saw all kinds of entrepreneurs working as hard as they possibly could on new ideas. I was at Western yesterday, and I was looking at the new accelerator program, and I saw 7 young people working together on 7 new ideas that were already viable businesses. And they were working with Western, and they were working with supports to get them to that next level. And today, it's so fitting that we end the week looking at this really incredible innovation that you've come up with. I know that it's going to have a very strong future, and we need to have more ideas like this. So on behalf of London, I thank you, because we're a city that was born on industriousness. We have been an entrepreneurial city for many years, and our future is going to require that kind of entrepreneurial drive. And what we can do in government, and at all levels of government, I know that Minister Holder and MP Matheson would agree with me, we can't create those jobs. We can set the environment, we can work together, government to government to government, and with our private sector partners, with our not-for-profit partners, with institutions like Western, to make sure that we set a platform where you can operate, where you can bring innovation to the table, and you can grow. Because when entrepreneurs grow, communities thrive. So thanks so much. It's a pleasure for me to speak on behalf of the entire City Council. You can see how important this is to London just by seeing the presence of City Councillors here. We have Deputy Mayor Cassidy, we have Councillor Salee, we have Councillor Ridley, we had Councillor Van Holst here earlier. I don't think I'm missing anyone. Great. And so you always pause, just in case. So, again, on behalf of the City of London, on behalf of London City Council, thanks so much for everything you're doing.